Hello everybody and welcome back to Doodle's Guide to Animating Object Shows. This is part 2. And in this video, in my last video, Doodle's Guide to Animating Object Shows, people told me that I should go over the basic tweens. So this is Animating Object Shows Advanced. I mean, it's probably easier now that I think about it. It's just another option. So tweening instead of doing frame by frame. So the easiest way to do tweening for arms is to just have an arm symbol, multiple arm symbol. Actually, no, just one arm symbol that has a bunch of arms in it in different frames. Stupid drawing tablet, come on. So what you want to do is F8, and we want to just call this arms. And then in here, we're just going to draw a bunch of different arms. This is the easiest way for most people. Actually, in fact, what you want to do is you want to draw an arm and then flip it like this. No, wrong way. So you want to just flip it the other way like this. So it's like upside down. Because sometimes what happens is you got to flip it upside down if you want the character's arm to be in a different way, but it's the same exact arm. So just draw a bunch of different arms that you want. I'm just going to draw a basic straight. And then you don't really have to flip the straight arm because it's always straight. Sometimes if it's a bent straight arm, you can flip it like this one. Gonna do a hand out arm. Stupid drawing tablet, come on. Okay, so now we want to F6, make a new keyframe, and then we just want to right click, transform, flip horizontal, dang it, wrong one, flip vertical. And I think these are going to be our basic arms in this video. You can make more if you want. I'm too lazy, I don't like tweening. But people said to do this one. So what you'll see is if you put it in here, it's just going to be an arm having a seizure. And we don't want that. So there's this thing called frame picker. It is a thing where you can pick the frame of a certain symbol. If you want to get it, just go to window. And it should be right here between VR view and layer depth right here. And then what you want to do is right here where it says loop. You want to do single frame, and this will make it that one frame that you select the whole entire time. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to make it straight arm, and also make sure that you have your pivot point right here at the very point at the right in between the ending and the beginning of the arm piece. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let this sit for a second, and then we're going to pull it up here and switch it with this. We're going to make a basic bounce back with the arm. Actually, don't move the pivot point, it might make it act weird. Sometimes moving the pivot point in between the tweens makes it act really, really strange. What we're going to do here is an ease in, quint for me. I like quint, it's quick. And right here, once it hits this arm, like it will automatically transfer into this arm after easing in. Right here, what we want to do is maybe, well, first of all, expand this a bit. And then we just want to pull it down slightly a bit like this. And we're going to make a new tween from here. Instead of classic ease, it's going to be an ease out quint for me, because I like quint. And this will cause it to look like this. Pretty good so far, but we could add a blur, motion blur, which will make it look even better. So what I want to do is add a keyframe right here and here. Then, like, it's a keyframe in between the changing to the next arm and the second frame between the next arm. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stretch it out, and then it should look like this. You can do the same thing with frame by frame, keyframe tweening. Sorry, not keyframe. Tweening is much easier, but I prefer frame by frame because you can do more flexibility with it. This is a basic bounce back. You also might want to, can't remember what the word is. It's this action here. It's like where you kind of like bend the like angles. You skew it, like so. You skew it a little bit, and then stretch it out. So skewing it will also make it look better. So let's see. Also, sometimes this happens. It will become thicker and like it will look a bit weird. So what you might want to do is just move this up a little. Or actually, you have to move it on both frames of your thing here. So I'm just gonna move it. Also, use arrow. You can use arrow keys to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now, there we go, and it won't look as weird. So as you can see, that's a basic bounce back. If you want to do more, actually let's show how to do a little bit more with the arms here. So after that, I want to make a keyframe, and a little bit later, another keyframe. And then we're just going to pick our bent arm like this, and pretend there's a body here, like he's just grabbing onto his like hip or something. So what we're going to do is do a tween. We're going to do an ease in. It's up to you which one you want. I do quint. I like quint. Let me move this a little bit more. So now, make another keyframe a little bit further from when it switches to this arm here. Make a tween. Move this a little bit here, like this. And then you want to do an ease out, whichever one you want. I do quint, like I said earlier. And bam. So, basic arm movement with tweening. There you go. I mean, I personally don't use it as much. I use it sometimes for stuff that is very hard to do frame by frame. But, there you go. Basic arm movement with tweening. In the next tutorial, I think we'll be doing maybe walk cycles or body movement. So, stay tuned for that. This is basic arm movement with tweening. I'm Doodle. Okay, bye-bye.